All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a sincere salutation to the Akim pushing his truth in sincerity, bahasham rawchaa qadash. This video is going to be entitled Meditate or Hagah on the Word. The Hebrew word for meditate is hagah. And this video is inspired, after one day that I did not bring my headphones to work and I couldn't listen to videos or listen to the Bible application, you know. And I was like, man, what am I gonna do? I can't hear the word today. So I said, you know what? Hey, take some time out and meditate. Meditate on the word or hagah on the word, you know. And that's what I did, because there's gonna come a time where we're not gonna be able to have access to the internet. So whatever we have, okay, whatever we've learned, we're gonna have to, use that. Okay, so uh it's wise to meditate on the scriptures that meditate on the lessons that you've done. Remember to soak up that information and use it. Think about it. Don't just do videos to do videos or watch videos to say you watched videos, but meditate on what you have learned. Okay, hagah on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start here in the book of Joshua 1 and 8. The scriptures say, I'm just gonna quote it in Isaiah. It tells you, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man. Okay, so the wisdom and knowledge that you've obtained, that's what's gonna make you stable in the times to come. Okay, so while we have the ability, to have internet, we need to remember what lessons we put out and remember what we've learned from other brothers, man. So, starting with the apostles. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into this one. This is to this scripture. This is Joshua 1 and 8. This book of the law, okay, and this is in uh what you would call the first 5 books of the Bible, which is the law, but also the whole Bible is the law, and it's also written in Baruch, the first chapter. This is the law of the commandments of the Most High. Okay, so the whole book is a law, man. Okay, so we need to meditate or hagah on the whole book. Okay, because it has laws, judgments, statutes, and commandments that if we keep them, if we remember to do them, scriptures say, be a hearer. I mean, be a doer, not a hearer only, man. Deceiving yourself. So let me get into this. Is Joshua 1 and 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. You see, it should not depart out of thy mouth. So you're always supposed to, be full of the law, full of this word. Okay, it shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate. Okay, this is that word meditate.
Strong's H 1897. Hagah.
Hagah. It says to moan, growl, utter, muse, mutter, meditate, devise, plot, speak. Right, you're supposed to speak on this word, man. Meditate on it. Okay, look at this word, muse. Let's look this word up because I looked it up earlier. Let's see. Muse definition. Look what it says. Be absorbed in thought. Okay. He was musing on the problems he faced. Okay. You're supposed to be absorbed in thinking about these scriptures, man. When you don't have internet, you don't got your Bible on you, you don't got your phone. It says, hey, muse on the word, man. Meditate on the word. Think about it. Okay. Say to oneself in a thoughtful manner. An instance or period of reflection. You see that? An instance or period of reflection. Right. Reflect on the word, man. Okay. Be absorbed in, you know, in your mind. Think about the word, man. Absorb what you've learned. Okay. Because really, man, that's going to be the stability of our times. Okay. All right. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. Right? You're supposed to be absorbed in it, in thoughts, man. Your thoughts are supposed to be absorbed on the scriptures day and night. Okay? You're supposed to reflect on this word, and thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written. You see, observe. That means to watch. Be watchful that you're doing what you're supposed, that all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Strong's H 6743. Saleach. Saleach.
To advance, prosper, make progress, succeed, be profitable. To make prosperous, bring to successful issue, cause to prosper. Okay, right? You want to succeed. Okay, in the ministry, but you also want to succeed in while you have life, while you're living this life in your walk, and then thou shalt have good success, man. Okay, by meditating on the word.
Strong's H 7919. Sachel.
To be prudent,
Sachel.
be circumspect, wisely understand. Okay, so you'll wisely understand if you put what you've learned. If you reflect on it, if your thoughts are absorbed in these scriptures, man, you're going to wisely understand what is it that you're involved in. What is it that what's coming upon you. Give attention to, consider, ponder, be prudent. Okay, that's how I want to get on that. Okay, right, man. Meditate day and night that you may be prosperous and have good success, man. This is but his. This is Psalms 1 and 2. But his delight is in the law of Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi. In his law doth he meditate day and night. You see? Delight in the word. Okay? Let's get this word delight real quick. Salakia.
Strong's H 2656. Chafetz. Chafetz.
Pleasure, delight, desire, longing, the good pleasure. Right? You're supposed to have pleasure in this word, man. That in which one takes delight. Yeah, delight. You're supposed to have pleasure in meditating upon this word day and night. Okay? Because if you do, your way will be prosperous. It's not. Don't just make videos and pump them out, but meditate on uh, what you've been teaching, man. What you've been saying, what apostles have been saying, what brothers have been saying. Okay, day and night. This is Psalm 63 and 6. When I remember thee upon my bed and meditate on thee in the night watches. Right. And you know what? And I know brothers do this because I do it, man. In the middle of the night, when everyone's asleep at home, your wife, your kids, man. You either you sleep or when you wake up out of nowhere, man, you just start thinking about the truth, man. You start thinking about what you could do better. Be absorbed in that thought. Reflect on camp, reflect on your week. I do a lot of that on Friday, man. On Friday night, you know what I'm saying. Before I go to bed, I think a lot about my week. I think about, towards camp. It's a good time to pray at night. Well, 3 times a day is when we should be praying, but it's best to think upon this truth, man, even at night. It says, let's see what this says. It says, and my tongue shall speak. There's that word hagah. Okay, so your tongue is going to mutter, muse, speak, meditate. Okay, and my tongue shall meditate, if you will, of thy righteousness and of thy praise all the day long. Right. So you want to have this word constantly in your mind. Practice what you preach. and my tongue shall speak of thy righteousness and thy praise all the day long. This is Psalm 77 and 12. I will meditate also of all thy work and talk of all thy doings. You see? Meditate on what Yahawashi did for Israel, man. All the mighty victories and all the miracles. Okay, because you got some people out there say that the Lord didn't do no miracles. Talk about all the things He did. The scriptures say, what is it? It could not be written all the things that He did. Okay, it's impossible for it to be written all the things Yahawashi did, man. Yeah, so meditate, man, or hagah on all the works of Yahawashi. Okay. That brings me to my next scripture, Psalms 143 and 5. I remember the days of old. I meditate on all thy works. I muse on the work of thine hands. You see, there's that word muse right there. Okay, let's look it up.
Strong's H, 7878. Siach. Siach.
Meditate, muse, commune, speak, complain, ponder, sing. Says, right, check this out. To muse, meditate upon, study, ponder. Right. Ponder on this word. Ponder on your ways. Ponder on the ways of Yahawashi and all the doings, man. You know what He did for our forefathers. The scriptures tell you, have anyone trusted in the Lord? Look at our ancestors. Look at, roughly paraphrasing the book of Sirach, the second chapter. Have any trust in the Lord and were confounded? No, man. So meditate upon all the works of Yahawashi. To meditate, consider, put forth thoughts. You see, put forth thoughts, man. I remember the days of old. I meditate on all thy works. I muse on the work of thine hands. You see? So yeah, meditate or hagah on the word, man. That's all I wanted to bring out. Okay. So I'm just gonna bring this definition out one more time. That muse. Okay. You know what? No, let's get a simple definition for meditate. Meditate. Right. It's good to meditate, man, because we're not always gonna have the internet, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time. So it's good to meditate always, man. Always be reflecting on this word. Always be thinking about this word. Thinking about what the apostles and the wise words that they've said, the lessons that they brought out. Meditate on your works. Okay, the lessons you brought out, because the Spirit will have it to where you go into things, man, for your own benefit, but also to teach others. Mainly to teach others, but for your benefit as well, man. Okay, practice what you preach. Meditate, to think deeply or focus one's mind for a period of time in silence or with aid of chanting for religious or spiritual purposes. You see that? Sometimes you need to be meditating on the word in silence, man. Cut off the radio, man. Cut off distractions, go somewhere and meditate. Think about this word. It says for religious or spiritual purposes or as a method of relaxation, think deeply or carefully about something, right? Plan mentally, consider. You see? Plan mentally or consider, man. Yeah, plan. Plan for the future, man. Meditate on the steps to make it into the kingdom. Think deeply about the kingdom and the commandments. It says, or carefully about something, right? We have to be careful, man. Be vigilant. Okay? Redeeming the time, because the time is evil. All right, so that's all I wanted to bring out. Lord willing, it was edifying. Meditate or hagah on the word. Shalom.